And hopefully we are live and this thing does go live. All right, we're good. I'm waiting for the guys to show up. Just got doing everything here. And yeah, it's the First Inning Radio Show. We're back live. And Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. I want to really thank you and I appreciate for you pressing play and watching our show here because we talk baseball. And we talk sports and generally and anything else that goes on. And yeah. And we basically talk the truth. Barbershop talk, let's say. Barbershop talk. Not Yes Network, guys. More like the dark side of the Yes Network. We are the dark side of the Yes Network. And we tell the truth here. We're waiting for, Roger couldn't be on the show today, but Michael should be calling in later. And I'm also waiting for Chris too to call in. Let me text Mike. So yeah, so we have some good news on the baseball contract. And they have agreed to some things, and I want to get to that, and I want to show you what they have proposed really quickly. Let me set that up. Oh, and the Olympics have been great. I don't know if you guys been watching the Olympics like I have, but yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I'm waiting for Chris to come in. Let me fix my screen here. Sorry, guys. Wait a second. All right. Fix my screen. So, we have the proposal up here, and we're going to read this as we wait. And it's looking good. It's looking closer and closer to baseball. So, there's a lot of good news. What I'm hearing is that they're testing for steroids, which is I think a cool thing. Now we can start seeing home runs, and oh, here we go. We got Christian coming in right now. Let me fix my screen. Can you hear me?
What's up?
All right, man. What's going on?
Yeah. What's up?
Well, I think we got good news, man, that baseball might be coming back.
Hopefully.
I know, hopefully. I was just saying that they got rid of testing for steroids.
Yeah, but then once the lockout comes back, they'll bring it back.
But you know what, though? What I'm hearing is that the owners are more in favor of the players. So the players are getting what they want. So, I mean, these guys should be signing contracts soon, man. That's what I think.
Did they have a meeting today?
That I have no idea. What was the?
I don't think so. I think that I read something. They're still trying to schedule it.
Yeah, but it looks good though. It looks good. That's
yeah,
what I'm
hopefully.
saying. You know.
And and hopefully it could. You're right. This thing could fall apart in 2 seconds. You just gotta hope.
Yeah, but I don't see how it would fall apart though, because
yeah, they got a good amount done.
Because look, the rookie players, they're gonna get what was it, $600,000 for when they start, and then they're gonna get incentives. Like if they hit 60 home runs in a year or whatever, they get money for that. You know?
And that should happen. I mean,
of course. I mean, I think there's always have been incentives in the contract anyway.
Oh yeah, you would get like bonuses and stuff, but not like set things.
Yeah, that's true because I truly believe there's always been incentives in every contract. You know what I mean? Like every play, even a rookie player, if he comes out and does an all traumatic year, he's gonna get paid for it.
I don't think Judge got any more though. The Judge?
I believe he got paid. They don't want to say what was his actual. Nobody knows what his actual amount that he got paid is.
Yeah, I mean, this guy 52 bombs. I mean, he can't.
Right. We know the minimum that he got paid. We know the minimum,
Yeah.
like the contract signing minimum, but we don't know
Yeah.
what the incentives are. Nobody talks about that,
Yeah.
So I believe he got some money out of it, But
I hope he did.
me too, man. I hope he did too. I mean, will they ever say yes or no? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait for his tell-all book when he retires or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what it says that it looks good. It's
Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
let me see. I'm trying to read here. It says that the regular season is scheduled to begin March 31st, and Manfred said he
really?
views missing games as a disastrous outcome for this industry, adding, "We're committed to making an agreement in an effort to avoid that."
That makes me happy.
So yeah, like I said,
When did that come out?
This is MLB.com right now. Currently,
Just came out?
it's current. I'm reading it right off of MLB.com right now.
That's awesome.
So it says,
You know, I'm feeling like it's like when you finally get towards the end of spring training.
yeah, I know. That's when the season starts.
And you know what's weird? The Yankees on Thursday. I was looking at the schedule. On Thursdays they have so many 1:00 games.
Oh, is that the beginning of the year? The opening day? Well, yeah, opening day is always a day game.
Well, no. Just like until like June.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Say that again. On the schedule, they have a whole lot of 1:00 games?
1:00 games on Thursday for some reason. I'll look at it again. But it was like, it was weird.
Yes, that's true. It's always been that way. It's always been a 1:00 game on a Thursday. Yeah, because that Thursday game is a travel day. That's a travel day. So they have a day game on Thursday.
Always been?
Huh?
It's always been?
It's always been like that. Yeah, it's always been like that. Thursday.
From the beginning of the year.
Nah, it should go all year. It should go all year like that. I don't know if they just doing that just the beginning of the year, but it should go all year. Usually Thursdays is the days all teams pack up and move, and they go play that weekend series, and they start that Friday night game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Thursday is always a travel day.
But you know what the worst is when the Yankees get shelled on Sunday, and they have an off day on Monday. That's the worst. You have nothing to watch on Monday. Like when the Yankees aren't playing in the summer, like deep in I'm talking about like July or something. It gets part of your schedule. Like you got to turn on the game at 7:00.
Word.
So it's like
you feel lost, right?
Right? What do you do?
Yeah, that's true. It's like, yeah, right. What do you do? Right? Exactly. Yeah. What do you do? You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, man. It's one of those times that you get in. Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to go outside and get.
I put on SNY and watch the Mets game a little bit. Then that gets boring. Then I put on the Red Sox game. That gets boring. So it's like.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't find a lot of good games on a Monday too.
Yeah, I think MLB Network's doing them. Aren't they doing the game of the day every day?
They did, I believe. They did do that every night. No, no. I think it's only a certain day. I think it's only on a certain day they do that because they have on MLB Network they have MLB Tonight, and they do all the recaps of all the games. So they don't usually. It's usually Saturday or Sunday they do that.
Yeah.
And Friday night, I think.
And then do you pay for extra innings?
What's extra innings?
Like you get to watch, you get all the games.
Oh, I get that for free.
You can watch you can watch the Dodgers and everything.
Yeah, I get it for free. You gotta have a T-Mobile subscription.
Really?
Yeah, if you got a T-Mobile subscription,
Like for your phone?
yeah, you gotta have you have to have T-Mobile. Period. A phone, T-Mobile contract with a phone, and
Yep. And it goes to your TV?
no, and what happens is right before the season starts, right? This is you have to be very crucial on this. Right before the season starts, around the ending of spring training ish, right before the season starts, T-Mobile gives you T-Mobile has T-Mobile Tuesday every Tuesdays, right? T-Mobile Tuesdays. And on T-Mobile Tuesday, they give out free stuff to T-Mobile customers, right? So right before the season, you can. I mean, they have advertisements for it and everything. But right before the season, on that T-Mobile Tuesday, you can get the voucher to get MLB MLB.com for free. And
Really?
yeah, I've been getting MLB for free, and I get every game and everything what you see. And if you're a T-Mobile customer and you ever go to the All-Star game and you go to the All-Star Fan Fest if you're a T-Mobile customer, you show your T-Mobile phone and you get on the fast line.
Really, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I went to Cincinnati, when the All-Star game was in Cincinnati, I think it was 2014.
Yeah, 2014, 2015, something like that.
Yeah, I went to Cincinnati. I went to the Fan Fest, and when you have the T-Mobile, you passed all the lines, man.
That if there was one in the Bronx,
I wish there was, man.
There was one in Queens. Did you go to the one in Queens?
Well, the Fan Fest for the Mets one was in Jacob Javits. So was the Yankees. It was in Jacob Javits. And check this out. What year was that? 2009? No.
What? For the Yankees?
No, for the Mets.
2013. Yeah, the Mets did it. Remember, it was Mo's last year.
Yeah, for that one. That was my birthday, right? I spent 8 hours online that day, and I got every single greatest Met you can imagine on one baseball, yo. Check this out. The baseball, I went to inauguration season at Citi Field, right? And I was in batting practice, and Gary Sheffield was playing for the Mets at that time, and Gary Sheffield threw the ball right to me after he caught a pop-up in batting practice. And what happened was I had my Yankee hat backwards, right? And I had it backwards, and the people were like, "Yo, you just threw the ball to a Yankee fan. That's messed up." And then I just walked away. But I have the Mets inaugural season baseball with the logo on it and everything.
Really? That's pretty cool.
And throughout, and then there was a Yankee fan fest in the new Yankee Stadium that they have the the fan, the the radio show The Fan.
Yeah.
Right, they have a fan fest every summer, right? I don't know if they're ever gonna do that again, but they have a radio fan fest, The Fan, and they have all these baseball players that sign autographs there, and you stand online and get autographed. The last time it happened was a few years ago, and it happened in Heritage Field over there.
Really?
And I got at that time I got Brian Cashman, Susan Wallman, John Sterling, David Wells.
That's pretty cool.
I forgot who else, but anyway, on the Mets baseball inaugural season, they had that fan fest. Yo, that fan fest, I got Darryl Strawberry, I got Doc Gooden on that ball, and then at the Citi Field at the All-Star Game Fan Fest at Jacob Javits that year, yo, I got Mike Piazza, I got Jesse Orosco, Howard Johnson, name another man. I got him. I forgot. Rusty Stahl, Yo, I got a whole this Mets ball
Yeah.
is the ultimate Mets ball. That a Mets
That's
fan
pretty cool.
a Mets fan will kill for this ball, yo. I gotta show
Yeah.
it. I have it laying around there one day. I gotta bring it out. But yo, that's the ultimate Mets ball, man.
Yeah.
I got all of them
It's-
on me. I mean, back before the pandemic, man, I was the autograph guru, man. I could get autographs, man. Like that's my thing, man. Getting autographs, man, is my thing. Hold on, Michael calling in. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me call him back and get him on the speaker. But yeah, I was the autograph guru, man. And,
Really? Yeah.
Man, I got so many players that is totally unbelievable. You can't imagine my first autograph is Mel Allen. That's how far I go back. That's how far.
Yeah, I went to the stadium this year. Against the.
Go ahead.
Oh, I went to the stadium this year against the Indians, and you know how the Yankees probably don't sign anymore, you know. But with the Indians, like Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah. Yes.
Those guys.
Yeah.
They were so cool.
Yeah.
So me and my cousin were down there. He was like, he came up to us. He took his time. It was like we were talking to him. And then after the game, Harold Ramirez, Justin Garza, and McKenzie, they came back. They were talking to the fans.
Really?
And I got pictures with them. I got autographs.
Yo, did you go to the last series of was it the last series of Cleveland? At Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
So what day did you go on? Because I think that was a Saturday. I went on a Saturday.
I didn't go to the night. I went on a Saturday.
Okay, so yeah, so you must have heard me screaming through the crowd. Yo, check this out. Friday I went to the game, and I was trying to get Tristan McKenzie.
Friday was the night game, right?
Right. And I was trying to get him that night, but he didn't sign. He forgot to come over. So then that Saturday, he was signing over there in the corner. Yo, I ran.
Yeah. I was there. I was right there.
Yo, I got video of this. I ran and I live streamed it too. I'm
probably in it.
You're probably in it. Yeah, I ran from the other side, from right field, Judge's Chambers. All the way to left field. And I'm like, yo, Tristan, wait, one more. Well, I was the last guy. Like, yo, Tristan, one more. Wait, I ran around the whole stadium.
I did. I was at the judge's chamber.
Yo.
And then when I saw the Indians over there, I ran around and I went there. I did the exact same thing you did. I did the exact same thing. It's crazy.
Yo, we got Michael on the line. What's up, Mike?
How you doing, man? What's up?
Yeah, man, we were just talking about getting autographs and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man. So, man, baseball's looking better and better, man.
Oh, they didn't come to any agreement, though.
No, not yet. But the owners are agreeing on a lot of the stuff that the players want.
Yeah, but we still didn't come to no agreement yet. They're ways off yet.
So maybe the next time, maybe the next time they meet, they might sign this paper and get it over with.
I don't know. It's gonna start late this season. I don't expect it to start until March or April.
So here's the problem: they want an NBA style draft lottery. That's what they.
Oh, that's a fantastic.
I think
that's a great idea.
I think they should make it awesome. But you know what though? If they're gonna have an NBA draft lottery like that, I want to see baseball do a Columbine like football.
Yeah, but they're gonna be making the sport too much like basketball and hockey. I don't want it to turn into a basketball.
Yeah, but it has to be, man, because then we're not gonna have anybody watching the damn games, man.
Well, they might as well not have 162 games, and they might as well shorten that up, because if you're gonna make it like basketball, you can't have as many games then.
No, they're gonna have the same amount of games, but they gotta make it interesting.
Yeah, but you're gonna change it like a basketball. You can't have that many games. People won't watch it if it's gonna be 162 games.
No, they're not changing anything like basketball.
No, people's
gonna
more watch it with the new draft that they're gonna do.
Yeah,
it's gonna stop teams from taking.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what they
really
might?
care.
Oh, another
I don't
idea
really
was.
pay too much
Another
attention
idea
to
was.
The drafts and I'm not really into the drafts. I just want this team to get their shit together and get a better team because I'm very unhappy.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, if they have an NBA style draft, I mean, you know, every team will be like at the same level, like, you know what I mean? Like nobody could tank. Like everybody has a chance to win the World Series, like in football. Like everybody has a chance to win the Super Bowl, but they got to go out and play. You know what I mean?
Another idea they did was
doesn't mean they're going to win the World Series. There's a lot of great draft picks, and they turn out to be duds. You can't really pay too much attention to that.
Another idea was they would give the number 1 pick to the team that just missed the playoffs. Yeah, so nobody pays.
If they turn into that, then I don't know. I mean, I don't really pay close attention to drafts. The MLB draft was always terrible to me. I never watched it. It's the worst draft of all the sports.
The NBA draft, they make it. But you know what though? Baseball. Doesn't baseball? I mean, doesn't MLB Network already do an NBA style draft thing?
No, they have the best drafts in the NBA and the NFL. The worst. The baseball has the worst drafts.
No.
I never watched it.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. On the MLB Network, the channel, when they do the baseball draft, right? It's already like NBA style, isn't it? The way they do it.
No, it's way different. It's not even close.
They have them with a player. They have the player from they have like a Hall of Fame player sitting there at the table with the prospect.
Yeah, they have them sitting down, but it goes in it's completely different than the NBA draft though. It's a different thing.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm saying, but they already have it like the TV wise, they have it set up that way already.
Yeah, it's set up. It's on MLB Network.
Yeah, the way they do it, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, I watched it a few times, but
it's a little too drawn out.
A lot of those guys you don't really remember though. That's the thing,
Yeah.
All right, can you send me the link to the video of the Indians game that we were talking about?
Oh yeah, I'll do it after the show. I gotta figure out which one it is. I have it on I have a short clip of it on my Instagram page.
Yeah, but that's just crazy.
We're eventually come back.
Both of this team.
This team better make some big moves because they're in trouble.
Well, they have no choice, man, but to do it, man. I mean, at this point in time, I mean, they got 6 roster spots to fill, so they have a chance to get people and trade people too. I think they're going to do some trading, in my opinion. I think they're going to do some trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think guys are going to be gone.
They're not a playoff team, this team, and definitely not making the playoffs.
Well, not yet, man. Not yet. We got to see what they put on the field first. They're
absolutely going to be a top contender this year. Absolutely.
Nobody has faith in Brian Cashman and Steinbrenner, so no Yankee fans.
I have faith in Cashman. He signed Garrett Cole.
Yeah, but that's all he did. What else did he do?
Well, he brought Anthony Rizzo over. I mean,
he brought in. This is kind of the same position as 2008 offseason. Cashman brought in Burnett. Cashman brought in CC.
That was 13 years ago. Since then, he hasn't had a big offseason since 2009. Cashman. I mean, he signed 3 big free agents, and then that was the end of it. And then this guy is holding him back. I think Cashman has a lot to do with making these bad moves. I don't blame Steinbrenner. It's both of them. They're 2 peas in the pod. They're both terrible what they do, Cashman and Steinbrenner. Everyone says it's all Steinbrenner's fault. It's Cashman's fault. He's the one that's probably telling him that they can't make these moves. So he's to blame.
Whoa. No, Steinbrenner has the final decision.
Yeah, but why don't Cashman tell him that we have to make these moves? He doesn't say nothing to him.
He's probably telling him that. I mean, Brian, who wants to have a losing team? Nobody's going to go to the stadium with a losing team. Nobody did last year. Nobody went to the stadium last year.
He should have cared. I mean, he should have put together a championship caliber team a long time ago. He keeps saying that they have to stay under the luxury tax every year. They shouldn't have. What's up with that? Every year, the luxury tax.
But you got to understand one thing too, though. He has done his job in bringing people over to the team, but everybody got hurt. Everybody has gotten hurt.
This
Well,
guy,
in terms of
Cashman
moves,
brought
he only
in
made 2
Cashman
moves.
brought in
Garrett Cole, that's
MVP.
it.
Like when Cashman brought in Stanton, he's came off an MVP. That's one of his biggest moves. That might be his biggest. He brought an MVP winner.
A little too much money. I don't like the
we need
contract,
another
but
one. I'll tell you that.
way too many years. That was ridiculous. Well, the Marlins really looked like they were trying to get rid of Stanton really quick. Because Derek Jeter really wanted him gone because he knew that he was like overpaid.
No, I know. Jeter knew that the team needed a rebuild. They didn't have the pitching, so he was going to tear it down. I think they were trying to trade him for not because he was a bad contract.
They look like, I'm sorry, but the Marlins look like they won the trade. Because we got stuck with a huge contract that this guy never stays healthy. Well, he was healthy last year, but he better stay healthy because we got 6 more years with this guy.
But what about if Trent? But wait a minute. But what about how you say miraculously Stanton gets traded right now?
I don't know.
I'm not going to trade him. No. Stanton's a beast. When he's healthy, this guy. No, this guy's a.
Could they trade him for a pitcher?
I was the one that actually praised him last year. I said the guy was great, and he was great in the playoffs. But there's nobody else that hits in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with the Yankees. You can't really blame management because they put a great team on the field on paper, but they did not play. They did not hit. They all got hurt, and they all sucked.
Yeah, I mean, that's not Cashman or Steinbrenner's fault, right?
I mean, that was awful.
I'm blaming Blue. I'm blaming Boone here. He blew so many games. I mean, this guy he put in guys at the bad times. It more falls on Boone than Cashman and Steinbrenner.
It's because look, but no, it doesn't fall on Boone neither because you can't blame Boone either because you can't blame Boone for this guy not hitting the baseball or not playing.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying he should blame Boone more than Steinbrenner and Howe, right? More than.
They should have fired the batting coach a long time ago. They should have fired Marcus.
Oh yeah, he's awful.
Well,
he was awful.
That's going to make the difference. Let's see if that's going to help.
Well, look. The Mets fired their batting coach, and they went on a hot streak after they got the new one. They went crazy.
Too bad they didn't make the playoffs, but it did help like their offense.
Yeah, but all their players got hurt too, though.
Yeah, they
and this hitting coach that they got, Danny Lawson, this is a guy who transformed Gio Urshela, transformed Aaron Judge, all these guys. This is not a guy who's just built for the, this is a guy that's not going to go hit for power, hit bombs, and strike out. This is a guy, his motto is hit the ball hard. They're going to swing at strikes, and they're going to make contacts.
At least, these guys, they have to find people that can hit.
What's his name, Matt Lawson or something?
Yeah. Something like that.
Let's see. But he's also been. It was a batting coach in the farm system, so I don't know if that's going to contribute to the majors.
Well, it's the farm. This guy who transformed Gio Urshela.
I hope he.
You gotta find.
I hope they have a better season offensively because Marcus Timms was terrible this whole time.
Oh, he was awful.
With the Yankees, he was awful. But they still need a whole new team. I mean, they have a lot of work to do. They need a lot of help, the Yankees.
The best batting coach they had was Kevin Long.
Kevin Long was good.
I mean, this honestly is bringing Barry Bonds as their hitting coach.
Didn't he get a World Series ring with who did he get a World Series ring after he left the Yankees?
Oh, the Nationals.
With the Nationals, right? He got a ring? Yeah, he got a this guy's I don't know why they got rid of him.
He was good. He's got with the Yankees and the Nationals.
Yeah, he kept them guys going, man, but too bad they just wasn't good enough, the Yankees, at that point in time. But
I mean, Marcus Timms was never good in his career, and he was a horrible player. And then you get him as a player.
I never get that. Why would they bring in a guy who they're not good?
Well, because they're stupid.
No, I mean,
right?
Unintelligent.
I agree with you, Mike.
No, but you got to understand one thing. No matter how the guy played, right? He was a manager or a coach wherever down there, and he's probably has a very good system of hitting or something like that the players get used to or whatever, and that's why he got the job. It's not because of his playing career. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's see if it makes that much of a difference because they got rid of the hitting coach. Because according to the Yankees, they think the only problem was the hitting coach. But you still need to make tons of moves. It's the players, too. It's not just the batting coach.
Well, no, not the hitting coach. It was the players. Cashman said we don't blame the coaches, we blame the players.
It's the front office are the ones that put the team on the field. You gotta hold.
Well, yeah, but they didn't expect this team to be so bad.
Yeah, but it's the players' fault, man. It's the players' fault.
Yeah, it's the players' fault.
And he didn't live up to his baseball card, man. That's the players' fault, man. I don't blame the management. You can't really blame
the management, but Brian Cashman doesn't.
If you want to blame somebody, hold on. If you want to blame somebody, blame the guy who's supposed to help him become a 300 hitter. Yeah, blame the guy who's supposed to make him a defensive player. Blame that guy. You can't blame the management because
they're the ones that make the moves. Who's the one that runs the show and calls the shots? Not the players.
Yeah, but the thing is the players are the ones playing on the field, not the management.
I know, but we don't have the right players though. They're not good players. Aaron Judge and Stanton, those guys. I mean, they're not winning players.
Yeah, they are, man. On any team, they're an all-star player on any team. So why not have him on the Yankees?
You think DJ LeMahieu was an all-star? He was
on any team. He's an all-star. You put him on.
LeMahieu was hurt the whole year. You gotta give a pass.
You put him on any team. He's an all-star.
He had 260 last year.
Yeah, but he's still gonna come out as an all-star because of his caliber of a play.
Well, how come Yankee fans want him traded then?
I don't know who wants him traded. I don't know what Yankee fan would want him.
I don't know why
I'm gone.
Why? He's a hitting machine when the guy plays good.
Because he didn't have a great season last year.
Yeah, but the guy was hurt last year, so
he was hurt the whole year.
He was hurt the whole year.
I know, but he had a down season.
I would never, man. That's wrong. Whoever said trade LeMahieu is out of their mind and they don't know baseball. I would keep this kid.
Torres is not going to be.
Gabriel Torres, that's a kid you can trade. I would trade Gabriel
Torres. No, you don't trade Torres. This guy who was MVP caliber in 2019, 2020.
He doesn't.
2019, 18.
He's not good defensively.
He's not good defensively.
He's killing them, and he doesn't even hit offensively either. He has low.
Yeah, but he's also 24. He can absolutely improve.
Yeah, but he hasn't improved though. That's the point.
For 6 years now, you still don't want to give up on this team.
And wait a minute,
with these players, come on.
And wait a minute,
it's not like the Yankees in the '90s. They won 5 championships.
Right.
How many more years do you want to keep going with the same team every year?
Gabriel Torres. Listen, Gabriel Torres. He cannot turn a double play.
No, he's awful.
He cannot turn a double play.
What about Luke Voigt?
He's awful. No, he's awful.
That guy.
I would get rid of this guy, Torres.
That's why I was trying to tell you, we need a whole new team. It's the same team. All these Judge, Stanton, LeMahieu, Torres, Urshela. I don't want any of these guys.
We're both agreeing with you. We want a big, and they're going to get a great team. They're going to get Olsen, maybe Correa, maybe Ketel Marte.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
All these guys
can't be on the team.
We don't know yet.
These guys are all like the same faces.
No, they're not. These guys are all-star players, man.
They didn't play up to their potential, but they didn't play up to the level of all-stars last year. They were all terrible. Except Aaron Judge.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the guys were hurt. A lot of guys had COVID.
Yeah, and Stanton.
Missing with COVID.
Also, the balls were the pitching were using sticky stuff last year.
Oh, and then the sticky stuff situation happened, so a lot of players lost out on that. There's a lot of situations.
But then remember when the balls went back to normal? The baseball went back to normal. Yeah. Stanton was hitting bombs. Urshela was heating up. LeMahieu was heating up. All these guys, they're good hitters, but they just had the pitchers using sticky stuff.
Yeah, it changed. It changed. It changed the game. That's right.
When the Yankees win a World Series, then we can have because until this team can't make it to a World Series and win, you can't praise the Yankees as like a legend team, man. Until they win a World Series.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. Here's another thing, right? 1996, right? When we went into 1996, every Yankee fan thought that we had the worst team possible in baseball, bro. And they went on to win. So
they were the underdog. They were an underdog.
No, they were the worst team in baseball. The worst team. They were the worst team in baseball.
They won 92 games. How were they the worst?
Yo, they were. Listen to what I'm saying. As they went into that year, starting that year with Torre, nobody wanted Torre. They thought Torre was done. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man.
Everyone thought he was
nobody wanted Torre. Nobody wanted Jeter to play shortstop because they had Tony Fernandez there and he got hurt. Hold on a minute, man. He got wait, man. Tony Fernandez gets hurt. Yo, As a Yankee fan, I was devastated. Everybody was devastated. we was like, yo, it's not gonna happen now. And then these guys went on to have a great, awesome year. That's what I'm saying. What if the Yankees could do the same thing? That's what you gotta look past. Oh, this guy sucks or whatever. You have to look past that. You have to think. You have to go on chance.
Yankees have a Cy Young Award winner.
Too. Pitching is what wins the game.
Yeah, but these guys could. These guys could go out and have a great year. We don't know that, but until
Jordan
then,
Montgomery and Severino, I don't think so.
It's possible.
Montgomery's a stud. Montgomery's a
number
stud. I'm sorry.
Jordan Montgomery's a number 3, and Severino's a number 3. They're not number 1s.
Yeah, but they're gonna.
Also, Tyone's coming off with Tommy John surgery, and he's still had a fantastic year. Would this guy can have a 2.8 ERA?
Have a good season.
Yeah, Tyon, he's not gonna be good ever again.
Yeah, he was in the great.
He's done. He's done.
He was disappointed. I knew he was gonna be a bust. He was also coming off of injury before we traded for him with the Pirates. I don't know what Cashman loves pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery. I'm surprised he didn't get.
Because you know why? He tries that same with Verlander. He wants to get this guy. He wants to get him for a deal.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even the
but you gotta get pitchers that are healthy, not that come off surgery.
Yeah, but even the
exactly.
Even the Corey Kubler thing, right?
Well, that was a terrible sign.
I mean, everybody thought he was gonna do
bad.
I mean, everybody thought he was gonna do bad and this and that, and then he went on.
He didn't do good.
He went on to have a great year, actually, until he got hurt. He was having a great year until he got hurt.
Perfect game. Then he stunk. That was it.
No, but he was playing awesome until he got hurt, and then that was it.
Hurt, yes,
but
I thought you were about to say he had a great year. I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean he was having a great year.
He was fantastic before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was, and then if he never got hurt, he would have went on to probably have a awesome year. Who knows how far the Yankees
all-star possibly.
Yeah, he could have been an all-star. He probably would have been an all-star if he would have.
This guy threw a no-hitter. I mean,
yeah, it's true. He would have been an all-star if he would have never got hurt. Yeah. It's true, man. So I mean,
you don't have that dominant number 2 after Cole. That's what I'm saying. And
not anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Which the Yankees are going to acquire one.
I think they're going to get somebody, man. They're going to trade. I think they're going to trade, and they're going to get somebody.
Well, I want Sean Manaea and I want Castillo. Those are the 2 guys they have to trade for.
Well, I don't know
if Manaea would be in the Olsen deal.
You don't have to include Olsen. They could still do the trade separate. They could, even if they don't trade for Olsen, they could still trade for Manaea. They don't have to include.
Oh man, that'd be a beautiful thing if they can get him in a one-shot deal.
Yeah, because if you could sign Freddie Freeman, then you could just trade for Manaea instead. You know, and because they're not going to trade for Olsen and sign Freeman. There's 2 first basemen.
Well, I think honestly, Freddie Freeman, he's going back to Atlanta no matter what. He's gonna go.
I think there's no chance.
I think that's like a pipe dream. I don't think I don't see that happening. I don't know if the Yankees are going to sign him. I might get my hopes up with that one.
Yeah, I think Freddie Freeman, he's going back to Atlanta, man. He's already a Hall of Famer over there compared to these guys over there.
After he just won the World Series.
Yeah, he's going back.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, I just think it just reminds me of Teixeira a little bit.
Well, he's a great player. I think he's actually better than Teixeira. Way better.
Well, no. It just reminds me of like Teixeira was older when the Yankees signed him, and then he, declined.
Yeah. He's 32. Yeah, I think he's going to go back to the Braves. Then the Yankees have to trade for Olsen then, because if they don't trade for Olsen,
absolutely,
and then I don't know what this team's doing. If they don't sign Correa, then what's their plans? Then they're going to do nothing. I mean, then they're shooting down every single option that they're supposed to do, and then Ketel Marte, they should trade for him.
If the Yankees don't make a move, there's gonna be a war outside Yankee Stadium.
That's what I'm saying.
Right at Game 4, they'll be trying to break in the stadium.
That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, if the Yankees are about revenue and making money and this and that, they gotta get somebody
nobody will
to
go to the
bring
game. Nobody will go to the game.
I mean, they got it. Yeah, exactly. If they don't get nobody, nobody's going to these games.
Yeah. The Yankee fans go to games if they have a good team.
They're not going to get fans this year. You're going to see how the stadium is going to be very empty because last year they didn't even have that many fans. They didn't have sellouts last year.
No.
It's going to be empty if they don't make any moves, but they're going to make moves.
And especially,
there'll definitely be a protest if there's no big moves made.
Especially if the Yankees
protest is nice. There'll be a war outside the stadium.
There is. Yes, there will be, and let me tell you, and if the Yankees start bad, like April bad, like, and they don't look good.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, they're not gonna get nobody by July and August.
And you'll be the
they
first
never
one
do
out
anything
there.
at the trading deadline. That's the whole problem with them. They never make any big moves. They never did.
Yo, I'm gonna be Zach Hampel Jr. Yo, when I get out there, there ain't gonna be nobody in batting practice.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be nobody in the stadium. Nothing. I could get a ticket and catch home run balls.
Yeah,
and get a $1 ticket and move down to behind the plate.
First half of the season, they have to get off to a tremendous start, because if they get off to a bad start, they're going to be in trouble, because they always get off to bad starts at the start of the season.
Absolutely, they have to get off to a good start.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They never do, though. They never get off to a hot start.
Yeah. If they get off to a bad start, they're gonna be playing catch up the whole year, like they did this year.
They do every year. The best, the best start they got off to, if you remember, was 2020 in the COVID season. They got off to
They get off to a pretty good.
Remember how great they got off to that start?
Oh yeah. I remember against Stanton hitting the home runs, Cole, throwing a one-hitter.
They got off to an excellent start that year, maybe because it was a short season, but they did get off to a great start. Then they kind of struggled towards the end. They almost looked like they weren't going to be in the playoffs, but that playoff expansion helped them. But usually a full season every year, they don't get off to a great start. They always start off slow.
Shout out to Bryson.
Depressing. I don't want to see that again.
Shout out to Bryson.
Shout out to Bryson.
Word.
It's very miserable with this team. They're just a miserable team.
It is, man. I'm sure, man. They're gonna change it around, man. They have to get somebody. They can't just let the team tank.
Believe it.
But I think people might be traded, man.
You could see trades possibly. I don't think they're gonna trade Judge or Stanton, but they might. Maybe they'll trade Torres.
No. Judge and Stanton are the highest guys, giving them the revenue.
They might trade. Maybe Urshela gets traded. Yeah, that's a possibility. Urshela could be traded.
I think Urshela. I'm not like an Urshela lover.
Same team, because all these guys are still here. All these players, they have to make changes. I mean, you can't. If they do trade for Olsen and sign Correa and get pitches, then it's a different team. But you keep these guys and not make moves, then it's the same players again.
It's true, man. It's true, but they're not gonna bring out this team again like that.
No, they can't. Then there's something wrong with starting.
Well, regardless of the fact,
they gotta go see a therapist or something.
Regardless of the fact, too, a lot of these contracts are being freed up anyway, like Gary Sanchez and all that. A lot of these guys are last year anyway. So after this year, if anything, you're not gonna have the same team next year. You know what I mean?
And then you forgot the bullpen. It's all the same guys. Chapman, Chad Green.
No, they're all going to be gone, too. They're all going to be gone. This is their last year.
I hope so. Well, not Loizaga, though. Loizaga could stay.
Loizaga is good. And King. I'm so high on King. Steven Ridings.
They're pretty good, but they need more time.
Never really got a shot. He was 27, and he had the one appearance, and then they never used him ever again.
Yeah, I got a couple appearances.
You just sent them
down.
Well,
I think he had a shoulder problem.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all they do to these guys. They just treat them like animals. They just leave them in a cage in the minor leagues, and they never bring them up. And then they come back and they suck, and then they eventually trade them. And
here's the thing: the Yankees don't build Hall of Fame players. If you're gonna be a Hall of Fame, you got to start at 22, 23 to get the years that get the stats in. But like Judge, they start him at 26. He's not gonna. He'll finish with like 300 home runs. With these guys in particular, 500.
Is the hitting, is their offense. But in terms of pitching, they don't know how to develop pitching to save their life. They don't know anything about
the Yankees don't have no farm system, period.
No. I don't know. From what I heard from people, they said their farm system's getting better. I don't know from what I heard, but I don't see.
They were put at 22. 22 in the majors, the farm system.
Well, yeah.
How is it getting better? It's not like it's number 5 and number 4.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. Those kids on the Somerset Patriots, man, they're gonna be some MLB players. They got some good guys over there, man. They just got.
But they'll keep them in a cage in Scranton until they're 27.
Let me ask you this question: Are you going to be heartbroken if they trade Dominguez? I'm not. If you could get somebody that's a winning championship player, are you going to be like devastated if they trade Dominguez?
No way.
Me either. But all these fans are. And they said they should trade Volpe too.
Nah, I don't know.
You don't. We
Not
not
Volpe.
you don't know what
If you trade
Dominguez
Dominguez for Brian Reynolds, I'll be jumping for joy.
If we trade Dominguez for who?
Brian Reynolds.
Oh yeah. What about you forgot?
Yeah.
Brian Reynolds. I was gonna say Adam Frazier, but Adam Frazier got traded to the he got traded to the Mariners, right?
Yeah, but he was terrible with the Padres.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, that team completely disappointed. I don't know what happened to the Padres. The Padres are supposed to be a World Series caliber team. They blew it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the pieces they got.
I'm thinking, here's the thing with Brian Reynolds. This guy's a 5-foot player, amazing defense, hits 320, he can hit 30 bombs, he'll be at 30, he'll hit 50 doubles. And this guy is team control for another 7 years, and he's young. If you trade, I would absolutely trade Dominguez and Peraza for
Brian Reynolds.
Brian
Reynolds
for Brian Reynolds, absolutely.
He hits 300 every single year, Brian Reynolds?
Yeah.
And what about the guy from the Reds we talked about, that Jesse Winkler?
Jesse Winker, he's good.
Yeah, he's great. Hell yeah, he's good. See, that's the kind of moves I want to see be made.
Dude,
that'll put a smile on my
just
face.
imagine this, like Jesse in left, Gallo in center, a Judge in right.
Oh yeah, that'll be an amazing outfield, and he's a great defensive player, I think. Jesse Winkler.
He's decent, but I mean, this guy, it doesn't matter when he hits 310 and he hits 45 home runs, especially Yankee Stadium. He's a lefty.
Yeah.
And if the Reds are tearing it down, I could see the Yankees maybe trading Peraza to the Reds. I think the Reds need a shortstop, a young shortstop. Maybe Peraza fits perfectly with the Reds. Maybe what's his name? Castillo and Winker.
Yeah.
For Peraza and other guys.
Yeah. What about Marte? What about Marte from the Diamondbacks?
Yeah, Marte.
He's a free agent. I think he's a free agent next year, so they're not going to give up too much for him.
Oh,
if they do trade for him, that'll be a great trade, though, because it's like I told you that would be the unexpected move the Yankees would do. It's
a fantastic trade.
I would be shocked if they did that first. If they made a trade for him.
Yeah, it's a fantastic trade.
Oh yeah, and he's a great player. I think he's pretty good defensively.
He's a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually be more excited with that move than Olsen.
But here's the thing with Marte. It's kind of like the backup. Marte has played shortstop in his career, but people say he's awful defensively.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like the backup plan. If Story and Correa get signed, and they trade Peraza or something, I think Marte can play shortstop, but they have to really work on his defense.
Yeah. That's like a sleeper pick, though. That's like a move that you could see happen, out of nowhere if it happens. I don't know. From what I heard, the Diamondbacks don't want to trade him now. From the last I heard, that they're not looking to trade Marte. But
I think you know what? Marte's a good guy to trade at the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which me and you we're agreeing. We like the Yankees, and probably you, Frank. We like the smart deals, right?
Yeah.
You can give up a lot, but for smart players.
Of course,
guys that you know have team control and hit for average.
For him.
Because power will come at Yankee Stadium. If this guy had 10 home runs and he's a lefty, somewhere else and gets 320, this guy will hit 25 bombs, 20 home runs.
He will. He is a switch hitter.
Yeah, Marte's a switch hitter.
Yeah, he is. That's another good
That's
thing.
even better. I mean, I mean, it's hard
almost
like
a better Aaron Hicks.
Oh, he way better than Aaron Hicks. Not even no contest.
Way better.
Monte's
Bryson,
a superstar. Hicks isn't.
Bryson says the Yankees need to make Michael C. in the front office. It's true.
If I would be the front, if I was worked in the front office, this team would have probably had a championship by now. I would have definitely.
Any of us, yeah.
We would have had the whole All-Star team over here already.
Yeah, Scherzer would have been a Yankee. Verlander would have been a Yankee. Marte would have been the outfield. Correa would have been shortstop.
Yeah, I would have had Freeman would have been a Yankee for me, honestly.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, I mean, we would have been the team to beat every damn year, man. I wish it was like that.
I mean, that's how you make a team. You don't lollygag around and do these stupid moves and then make. I mean, I don't know what Cashman. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I don't know why he tries to go for the light.
He needs to go to therapy, like you said before.
Well, especially after this season, if they don't make any of those moves, then they definitely need to see a therapist.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
true,
truth.
man.
I mean,
That's just
they better put their foot down because
all we could
enough
do.
is enough. We had enough, the Yankee fans. The way the Met fans had enough when they had the Wilpons and they had to make a change in the front office. They had to get like the Cohen. It's the same thing with the Yankees now. The fans had enough.
Which I'm wondering if there's any guys left in the Yankees front office that are like George Steinbrenner.
No,
That want to
the
make
last one was
moves.
Hank Steinbrenner, the other son. He was more like his father, but he passed away. So there's nobody like
Well,
the father.
actually,
When did he pass away?
2009.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the brother or the George Steinbrenner?
The brother.
Oh, the brother passed away. I think it was 2 years ago. He passed away.
Yeah, something like that. 2
Well,
3
what
years ago.
was his name?
Yeah. He had like a heart attack. I forgot what they said it was. He liked to drink a lot, so I mean it's something to do with that. He was heavy on his drinking, so.
That was Hal Steinbrenner, right? No, not Hal. That was oh yeah, right. That was the other Steinbrenner.
Oh, Hank Steinbrenner.
Hank Steinbrenner, yeah, that's right. He still got the sister. The sister.
Yeah, the sister's still alive, but I don't know what she's like. I don't know if she's more like the father.
She was at a few games last year.
Yeah, Jessica Steinbrenner. I think that's her name.
She has a few games. She was at a few games last year.
Does Hal have kids?
Oh yeah, I think he's got kids, but don't worry, they're not gonna take over.
I hope they do. I like the Steinbrenner family.
Yeah, I want a new.
Now they want a team. I just like how they're professional. I like the facial hair policy.
Like the Dodgers owner, that guy's would be perfect. The Dodgers GM or the owner or the Padres or the Rays.
Oh, the Dodgers GM, he's stupid. The Dodgers are financially screwed.
Yeah, but they won a World Series, and their GM is like a genius. Look what he did.
But you sacrificing the next 10 years of your future for one World Series? I mean, this guy, the Dodgers couldn't re-sign Scherzer or Corey Seager. They just couldn't.
I'll take that for a World.
Yeah,
but they won the World. I want a World Series, man. I'm hungry for a championship. You got to sacrifice. I don't care, man. I mean, the Red Sox did it too. They traded Mookie Betts. The Red Sox.
Which I think there should be a in-between guy between Steinbrenner and the Dodgers.
Yeah, but the Dodgers are a small organization. They don't care about luxury tax. They go out and they want to win the Dodgers. I mean, they want.
No, exactly. Yeah. That's what the Yankees should be.
Yeah, they don't care about winning championships. They don't care about winning. You have an owner that doesn't care and a general manager that doesn't care. That's the problem. We have the wrong ownership. If we had their ownership, we would have definitely had a championship already, at least one.
Yeah, but the thing is though, in all sports, right? No team have dynasties no more. They just win one championship and that's it.
The most they win is maybe 2 in the span. Well, San Francisco Giants, they won 3 in the span though. They won the 3. The Giants, you forgot the San Francisco Giants. They won the 3.
Well, you know what's cool about baseball? You know, the Patriots won every year. The Warriors won every year for the NBA, and the Penguins won every year for the NHL. The last time back-to-back World Series was the 1999 and 2000 Yankees.
Yeah,
that was the last time, and that's what's cool about it. It's a new winner every year. You don't know who's gonna win. Anybody in the playoffs. Like the Giants, for example, they were the wild card team. They were the away wild card team 2 out of 3 times when they were playing. And they won.
This team I think
so
that repeated was Golden State in NBA. I mean, you hardly ever see teams repeat, like win back-to-back titles or a dynasty. It's hard, man. Well, in the 90s, obviously the 90s Yankees did it, 97, 98, 99, 2000. I mean, you'll never see that ever again, but it's just hard. It's hard to, in this day and age today, because analytics and stuff. And
they got lucky, man. That 90s Yankees, they just got lucky, man. They had a great team.
They had great teams.
They were young, and they were able to run through it, man. There was just luck. It was just luck. And
it was a lot easier back then for baseball. It wasn't all these rules, these stupid rules.
Yeah.
They're trying to ruin the game now with all these dumb rules. Things were easier back then. Now they're just trying to make things harder. It's too much now. The playoff, they want to add more playoff rounds.
Well, hey, they're going to stop testing for steroids now.
Yeah,
but no,
that's
the last. I can't see it.
Yo, Stanton's gonna really kill somebody with a baseball now.
Oh my God, Stanton with steroids? This guy might hit 80 home runs.
Yo,
they're gonna stop testing, so that means that they don't care about their steroids.
Then. They stopped testing. They don't care. Yeah, I mean, steroids isn't legal, is it? In America, is it Is it illegal to take steroids? No, I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
in
so.
baseball, it's not illegal anymore if they're not going to test the guys.
Yeah, they're not testing it. So
I mean,
with
with steroids, I mean, like it's like it's not good for you. It's not good for your body.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna kill
No, it's
yourself
not.
taking
No,
it.
it's bad.
No,
But
yeah.
These guys will die
in
at
the 90s,
60.
all throughout the 90s, they stayed healthy with the steroids. But so I'm not saying it's a good thing, but these guys can't stay healthy. These players today.
Yo, I think if anybody were to kill somebody with a home run, it would be Stanton on steroids.
Oh, forget it. He's a monster without steroids. Look at the home runs he hit at Fenway Park.
Yo, did you see that home run Stanton hit last year and the kid missed it and the ball hit him in the forehead?
It right him in the brain in the face. Oh,
yo, I thought he was dead, yo. I thought he died.
That was crazy.
I thought he died.
And he hit out at Fenway Park was monstrous. That home run, it went in the street. He hit it out.
I'm surprised that kid wasn't knocked out.
Yo, I thought he died, yo.
Yeah, that was a shame. The kid, he got hit in the forehead. Yeah, I think I saw that.
He missed the ball and it hit him right in the right in the forehead.
Was it Yankee Stadium or was it somewhere else? That
Yankee
it was at the stadium.
Yeah, right.
I think I remember that. Yeah,
right
but it
field
wasn't
pole.
like a hard shot, like because he would have been dead.
Right field pole. It was a line drive right over the wall, right field pole, and hit him right in the forehead. I mean, the shit must have been going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I got to see the replay on YouTube.
Yo, yeah, this is unbelievable, yo.
Oh, his power is very violent. I mean, he's got like, when he makes contact, it's over.
Yo, he would be the first. He would be the first murderer with a home run, I think.
Yeah, I mean, another guy was a vicious home run hitter. Gary Sheffield. When he made contact, it was like,
yo, true story. Yeah. 2004, right?
Yeah, that's at Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield was at bat. Yo, I'm in the tier reserve, right? Where the lights is at, right? Yo, the dude hits a foul ball right in front of me. Hits the light, right in front of me, and the glass came raining down right in front of me, man.
Oh, I believe it, because that's he hits foul balls that hit people.
Broke the glass, broke the light, man.
Broke the glass?
Yeah, he broke the light, and it came down in front of me. I swear to God, yo, on knock on wood on everything. I saw it. It was true.
Yeah.
The light must have went out.
And the one
did.
Yeah.
When he hit a foul ball off the third base coach, it took the guy out. He fell down.
Yo, he hit some monstrous. I mean.
Yeah, and his line drives are crazy. You can't even when he hits a line drive, even if it's an out, you can't even throw the ball out.
Yeah, I mean, he was hitting his velocity on those baseballs must have been crazy.
Yeah, they were monsters, and he had a weird swing, Sheffield. He had like that windshield wiper stance that when he would make contact, he never hit a ball, and he was explosive when he would make contact with the ball.
Yeah, he had that. Like a windshield wiper. Yeah. Woo,
yeah, I mean, I love his batting stance.
You know, that's Doc Gooden's uncle.
Yeah, that's him. That's his uncle. Yep.
That's Doc Gooden's uncle, man. That's how.
And if you watch videos today, they still have, Gary Sheffield still plays baseball, but he plays like with his son. Yeah, I don't know if you watch the videos on YouTube. He still could hit. He could still play, Gary Sheffield.
Oh, have you seen him play softball?
Is his son Justice Sheffield?
I think that's what I'm talking about. The softball. He was hitting home. He was hitting the balls out.
Yeah, softball. Yeah, he's still.
Is his son Justice Sheffield?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember him on the Yankees.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. No, Justice Sheffield. No, you're thinking of this another guy that posts on Twitter. He's got a son, Gary Sheffield, that does Twitter now. He always does Twitter for the Yankees. That's his son, but Justice Sheffield, that's a different Sheffield. Yeah, you're getting confused. Justice Sheffield is somebody else, but he does have a son, Gary Sheffield. But it's not just. I forgot his first name, but it's Sheffield Jr., I think.
Yeah, but isn't he a pitcher?
The son, no, but he does play. He plays. I think he plays softball. The son. I don't think he's a pitcher. I think he's a.
Remember when Justice Sheffield and Giovanni Gallegos were on the Yankees?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man, that's a long time.
And then Chase and Shreve.
They traded all those guys.
Yeah,
I think they traded Sheffield for Paxton. Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
And they traded Shreve for Voigt.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
They said Shreve and Gallegos
The guy. He just people were like bragging about that guy. He never he pitched that great game in the playoffs though. But
yeah, it wasn't
James Paxton.
Yeah.
Paxton, he was a dud, man.
I mean, remember he pitched a great game against the Astros though. That was a do or die game, and he pitched his heart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Paxton,
I mean, he was more like a number 3.
Paxton was equivalent to AJ Burnett. Remember AJ Burnett? He's equivalent to that guy. He was good one year, and the next year he tanked, man. Garbage.
Not the first season. He was great in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then, just like Paxton, and then they tanked the next year.
Yeah.
After that, they did nothing.
Remember that other pitcher on the Yankees, Hideki Arabu? Remember him?
Yeah, that was my guy.
What about Kuroda?
George Steinbrenner hated him. He called him a toad.
Yeah, the fat toad. Yeah, call him a fat toad.
Yeah, he called him a fat toad. He committed suicide.
Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah,
he did.
That was a shame.
Yeah.
He had he had one good year. That was it.
Not even a good year. He had a good afternoon. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
He's the first Japanese player the Yankees ever got, right?
They hyped him up. Yeah, he was the first Japanese star that they got from Japan, and then they made a big.
Oh, he was looking crazy. He was looking like Hall of Famer. You can't even touch this guy. And then they were blasting him.
Hideki Matsui was big.
He was the best thing they ever got. And you know what?
And then Cheng-Ming Wang.
I was going to say that. Cheng-Ming Wang, man. That was a good.
Was actually from Taiwan. But yeah, if you want to consider, he was good until he hurt himself running the bases.
That was stupid, man. He just put his foot on home plate and he got hurt.
Yeah, he was.
Remember when Tanaka tore his hamstring against the Mets running?
Yeah, Tanaka. You know what? Tanaka, he was all right, man. I
like Tanaka.
He didn't have nothing left.
Tanaka time.
He stunk in the playoffs, though. I don't know what happened.
He didn't have nothing left.
He was great,
man.
And then he just got he got batted around towards the end of his career. I don't know what happened. He just got killed. The Rays hit him, and the Indians hit him. He looked like he was on the pace of in the playoffs. I mean, the guy they said he was one of the best postseason pitchers. Like they were ranking him up. They were bummed on him. And then I don't know what happened to him 2 years ago. He stunk.
Oh,
his
whole career, he wasn't that good, man. He wasn't that good.
One of my friends has a clock it says like TT on it and a Yankee symbol, Tanaka time.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I used to love that.
They hyped him up too. They made him like he was a superstar when they first got him. Remember, they were saying he's the next. They were making him like he was a Hall of Fame pitcher. Tanaka.
Yeah, and then he really wasn't.
They always turn out to be duds when they come here.
And then the Yankees never helped him neither, man. He would have
one guy that better not turn out to be a dud is Garrett Cole. This guy better have a monster season.
Yeah, Cole's got his act together.
That's true, man. But anyway,
he can't pitch a 4 ERA, 3 point something, 8 ERA. You better have a Cy Young season.
That's true.
Man. But he finished second in Cy Young?
He did finish second. You wonder if he was going to win if Robbie Ray wasn't there. I don't know. Robbie Ray didn't even have. I don't know. That was. I think he got robbed with that Cy Young. Robbie Ray wasn't that great.
I remember when the Blue Jays were facing the Yankees were facing Robbie Ray. Judge hit like 3 bombs off him.
They hit 5 home runs off of him. Judge hit a home run off of him. Rizzo.
Torres
hit a home run. They were batting around him. He was overrated. I'm glad we didn't sign him. That guy's not that good.
And you know what he does? He's already got injured. He throws as hard as he can every time. You hear him grunt? He throws as hard as he can every time. He's going to get Tommy John surgery in 2 years. Watch.
Yeah, a lot of these guys grunt now. If you look the Grom grunts a little bit. Garrett Cole grunts. Scherzer grunts. You lose to Scherzer? Mad Max?
Oh, yeah.
He grunts. Yeah, but Robbie Ray, he might get. Yeah, you're right about that. He might get that because he throws hard.
Too hard, yeah. Then we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yep.
It was a good show.
Yep.
And man. Hopefully, Friday we'll have some more news on this thing. Let's see if they come out with some more.
We'll be back on Friday.
We better get something fast because this is getting out of hand.
Because
at
this point in time,
it's 2 months. Yeah, it's 2 months now without any lockouts. It's 2 months right now.
This weekend would have been The report
today, pitches and catches.
Yeah, pitches and catches would have been right now.
Yeah, right now as we speak, they would have been reporting. Yeah.
You know, it would have been like the year going on. But anyway, we'll wait to see what happens. So.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, so for everybody thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. And we'll be back again Friday. So